Hello, this video is going to go over how to manage content inside of Blackboard Collaborate. When inside of the Blackboard Collaborate session, there are three ways to share content. The first is with PowerPoint slides in the Whiteboard area, which is what we're going to be going over in this video. There is also application sharing and web tour, which can be found in the application sharing and web tour video within the knowledge base tutorials. In order to load your first PowerPoint, you're just going to go ahead and click on Load Content. This is going to bring up your desktop, and then you're going to choose a PowerPoint file from your folders. So I went ahead and I chose a PowerPoint file from my computer, and what Blackboard is going to do is it's going to open up the file, and then it's going to start stripping the images from the document. It's essentially making images so that it can transport that into the Whiteboard area of Collaborate. Then you will receive this process bar to show you how much more it has left to load. Once the content has been loaded, you're going to receive this page explorer here, which you can X out because you can use these arrows to advance forward and backward through the presentation at any time. I get a lot of questions from instructors asking about team presentations and wanting to upload multiple decks, one after the other. You will actually want to pull up that page explorer again, and how you can do that is just by going to that last icon and selecting Show Page Explorer. Then you're going to want to scroll down to the very last page and double click on it. From here, you're going to go ahead and click on Load Content, and then you're just going to choose your next PowerPoint deck. The reason why you have to go all the way to the last slide is because it is going to embed after that slide. So I made the mistake one time of being in the middle of a presentation, clicking on Load Content, because then it inserted those slides in the middle of my other presentation. So you're just going to want to go ahead, click on the last one, and then select Load Content. So I'm going to choose another PowerPoint deck to load. Now I only selected a deck with only 2 slides, but here you can see that you have one right after the other. And then if you wanted to add yet another deck, you would just, again, double click on the next slide and then select Load Content. There is a limit to how many slides can be imported into Blackboard Collaborate. So the best thing to do would be to let those, let's say, first 3 groups give their presentations, and then just take a 2-minute break. And what you'll want to do is just highlight the last slide that is in the deck that you've already gone over, and then just shift and make sure that all of these are selected. And then you're just going to right click on the selected slides, and with those you're going to say delete. Are you sure you want to delete the slides? You say yes, and now you can load content again to add in, let's say, the next 2 group presentations. So that is how you load the content into the room with PowerPoint slides, but just to show you, there are also whiteboard tools in this bar here. Here is the pointer area, so if I right click on this, you do have options for different pointers. So I'm going to select the first one here. If I hover over the slides, the students will not see it. But if I go ahead and I click on it once, it will create a stamp, and then the students will see this stamp in the live session as well as the recording. You also have options to draw, and if I right click, I even have a highlighter option. But if I select the pen, here at the bottom, I actually have additional tools to change, let's say, the color as well as the size of the pen itself. So here you can go ahead and write, and the students will see this as well. You can even choose the text to write text on the screen. And you can also choose different shapes and sizes, and if you right click, you'll see all the different options you have. So feel free to play around with this to see what is available in the whiteboard writing area. By default, the students also have access to these options, so you can feel free to make a session interactive by asking them to use this and then all write on the whiteboard at the same time. This concludes the video. Thank you for watching.